Mayor de Blasio has been battered for weeks about his decision to appoint a commission to decide whether public statues like Christopher Columbus should get the heave-ho. Why can't you tell us flat out whether you'll remove it?
Look, I think the right way to handle all the issues that have been brought up is to have a commission.
What's your personal opinion?
I don't think it makes sense for me to opine on issue by issue.
Now, in a late afternoon press release just before the weekend, perhaps in the hope that it will get less prominence as people focus on Hurricane Irma, the mayor has named 18 people to decide the fate of monuments seen as oppressive and inconsistent with the values of New York City. Christopher Columbus will apparently have his supporters and detractors. John Calvelli of the National Italian-American Foundation is on the committee, but with Council Speaker Melissa Mark-Viverito charging that Columbus violated the rights of indigenous people, there is also Audra Simpson, a Columbia professor and Mohawk Indian anthropologist who grew up on the Kanawaki Reservation in Quebec. Others include African-American justice advocate Harry Belafonte and John Meacham, a Vanderbilt professor who wrote a recent op-ed piece that argued for tearing down Confederate statues but keeping monuments to men like Washington and Jefferson and Andrew Jackson. Each owned slaves, he said. Each was largely a creature of his time and place on matters of race. Republican mayoral candidate Nicole Malliotakis was highly critical of de Blasio's commission, saying it wasn't needed and probably shouldn't exist. For over a century, New Yorkers have lived with many of the statues that grace our city, she said. They only have become an issue because Bill de Blasio chose to make them one. Creating divisive issues is wrong, is bad for the city and its citizens. Now, the commission is supposed to make its recommendations by the end of the year, well after the election. Mayor de Blasio will have the final say if he is reelected. Maurice.
And we shall see, Marcia.
We shall.
Thank you.